We learn of Hiyori's past as she was growing up, and we learn that Bashoku Haki is like the Force. What's up, YouTubers of the world? Mega Geek Mixer here to give you guys my review on Chapter 939 of One Piece. Nice chapter, by the way, guys. Very nice and very good to see what's more coming as we move into the final battle. Oh, is it getting interesting here? But let's go ahead and start off with the first half and talking about what happened with Hiyori after the incident that tore her family apart. So it turns out that the reason why only Momonosuke, who is Hiyori's brother, elder brother that is, but not older anymore if you think about it. I mean, she's the taller one here, and he's the short one here. It's gonna be kind of like Full Metal Alchemist, where I was in that being in that big metal thing, and Ed's the short guy, and oh, y'all remember Ed? He would get very mad about that. I'll bet you something like that might happen here. But that aside, with Hiyori now being older, she's even wondering, oh, should I see him now? Should I see him now? But in any case, what we find out is that the reason why only Momonosuke left, sorry to get off topic there, I just went crazy for a minute, but either case, Hiyori stayed because they wanted, in case like whatever would happen, one would be able to accomplish what the other wouldn't. That's why it happened. They had to be separated in order for there to be a 50-50 chance that if one couldn't make it, the other one would carry on. Oh, and man, it's a good thing they're both alive for right now. Oh, let's hope they stay alive right now, because now with the fact that Oda has killed off Ace and until really it's confirmed, I will just say on hypothetical note, Pedro, but we haven't seen a body yet, so I'm not gonna be fully convinced until it's fully confirmed completely. But either case, there might be a chance, but we'll see. Either case, though, it turns out that Kawamatsu guy, the one who's in the prison where Luffy is right now, it turns out ever after the incident, he was the one who was taking care of Hiyori. And it turns out after the incident, Hiyori was heartbroken to the point where she could barely speak, she could barely smile. But Kawamatsu, who by the way, Hiyori says he likes to call himself a kappa. That's Japanese for an ancient Japanese demon. And for some reason, that's what Kawamatsu likes to look at himself as a demon. I wonder why he likes that. Could it be he maybe have a devil fruit or something like that? I highly doubt it because like in one of the little flashbacks he was shown going underwater and like escaping underwater. But either case though, it was also shown that he did everything he could to make her smile again. He would even starve himself deadly, like cause major stomach aches in him just to make sure she would be happy. Man, and all I gotta say is this not reminding me of how far Cliff went for Jane in this previous episode of Doom Patrol? You gotta love a guy who will do anything to make a person happy again or make them feel comfortable in knowing someone cares about them. If you're dumb enough to go and throw a friendship like that away, all I gotta say is, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Never throw a friendship like that away, ever in your life. But with that aside, eventually it all worked out. Hiyori was being able to smile again, and we find out that little kid Otoko is one of the few friends she has out there who she can trust completely. But with that all said, Zoro went on telling her about all the things that are going on, such as who all they have met. So you guys know those 9 red sheath people. Well, we already know some of them, and we've met most of them. For like Zoro, he hasn't met like the 3 that have been mentioned. 2 of them we know about. 1 has only been revealed though. Yeah, and that would be that, what did he go by? Sushimoru or Matu or something. But either case, he's that guy whose real name is Boy Ashura. So that guy we know about, and we know about Korematsu. And then there was that Denjuro guy. Yeah, Denjuro. We still haven't seen him yet, or maybe we have, and his real identity hasn't been revealed yet. So that's pretty much what was all happening on that side. Zoro giving her all the scoop on that, and the fact that Kinemon, Kanjuro, and Razu and the Minks are with them too. Oh, and Okiku too. Okiku as well. Yeah, that tall woman. I still can't wait to see some of the action she pulls off. She's tall and beautiful looking. Yeah, I can't wait to see the warrior side to her. Oh, and speaking of warrior side, Hiyori also showed that she's just like her brother. Since she's supposed to be descendants of warriors, she can't be crying, even though she was so happy that she was going to be brought to tears about it. The warrior pride. It can be funny at times, and yet it can also make him be stubborn at times. Oh, let's hope it doesn't get to him then, but we'll see, we'll see. And in the meantime, well, what's going on in the capital? Well, they're still capturing all the rebellion. They actually have this prison that they made for those people who have that rebellion symbol on them. And yet I'm also noticing that maybe some of these people who have these rebellion cards probably don't even know what they mean. And they just, like the art? Oh, well, all I can say is I think this is going to be a good advantage for the rebellion. I mean, some of those who were just innocent bystanders who just like the art may end up seeing the dark sides of what Orochi is, and it'll make them join the rebellion. Now, I'm not saying everyone in that prison is all rebellion. I'm pretty sure most of them are, yet there are probably a few percentage of them in there that don't even know about the rebellion or even know what a rebellion that there is a rebellion going on. One thing is known, though, is that as it was already told to us before, Trafalgar Law's team is stuck there, and they believe people are going to think they told them when it's showing they didn't. And even Law already knows without even having to have doubt about it. I mean, who would blame him? It's Law's crew. Law always believes in his crew, and who wouldn't? But then we get into the big thing of it all, and that is we find out more about Advanced Bashoku Haki, or Color of Armament Haki as it's known. But either way, so, now we know about Advanced Kinshoku Haki, Color of Observation Haki, which if they're advanced enough, you can see into the future. And man, did we get it with Luffy as he's fighting this guy Alpaca Man and this guy named Madillo Man. In other words, a gift who has an armadillo fruit. But either case, when Alpaca Man is attacking the old man Hyogoro, yes, he can't end up hitting him, all thanks to Luffy and his advanced observation haki, as he can predict into the future, and he's able to help Hyogoro dodge all the attacks and even land a hit on the guy. Nice, man, nice. Showing that even though you may have been an old man, you still were that very famous Yakuza guy back in those days, and that you were still the man. And he really shows it off when, as Luffy is fighting Madillo Man, he was gonna hit him again, but no, he pulled back from it. That's because all this time, Luffy has been trying to learn the Advanced Bashoku Haki, where instead of being able to make physical contact with your armament haki, instead you can hit someone without even hitting them, almost like you're using the force. And that, in other words, it's like the armament haki gets so big that it's like a big invisible, a big giant invisible, force field, as Rayleigh put it back in the last chapter before the time skip. A big invisible force field that is so strong enough it can be even stronger that you don't even need to hit them. And that was even shown when Luffy fought Sentomaru back in the archipelago, that even when he fought Luffy, he didn't make physical contact with Luffy. That was the advanced armament haki right there. And that's exactly what Luffy's trying to learn, because he already knows that using regular armament haki is not going to work against Kaido and those tough dragon scales. And I can't blame him. I mean, we're talking about a dragon. Dragon scales are very, very tough. Very hard, very hard to cut. I can tell you that right off the bat. So it's great that he's learning this. But also, it seems like Hyogoro also knows that technique, and he actually brought up something very interesting into the fact that what was that? Oh yeah, the foreigners use haki as the term for what Hyogoro and others can use in haki as a sense. So it sounds we already kind of suspect that maybe haki came from Wano, which it wouldn't surprise me. Most of the stuff we've learned of that's been going on in the world all came from Wano so far. We got the Scene Stone handcuffs, and now and there's so much more you could go on about here. So it wouldn't surprise me there. But what's even more surprising is that when he was talking about it, he was talking about one part in the similarity that sounded like what Zoro's teacher back in the East Blue taught him when he was fighting Mr. One, and remember back when he asked his teacher that a sword can cut steel, and how when his teacher showed him that he didn't cut the paper at all. So that makes me think his teacher might know haki. Yeah, his teacher back in the East Blue knows haki. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he was Zoro's student when he was a kid, so I'm pretty sure there was many things he was teaching them, but things he still was keeping from them because they weren't ready for it yet. Oh, so yes, is that saying Zoro had haki when he fought Mr. One? I wouldn't say necessarily, but I would just say that what Hyogoro said to what Zoro's teacher showed him have some similarities, but they may still be different in some aspects there. But still, seeing how he used that technique on that Apalka man as Luffy helped him out with seeing the future and dodging his attacks and then landing the hit when he could get it. Nice. And now he's saying he'll try to teach Luffy how to use it. And man, hey, we know Luffy. He's a good learner here. So I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out. Well, I don't know to say he'll have full control over it. Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be somewhat like his battle with Katakuri, he's going to have some advancements on it, but not mastery of it just yet. But even still, I'm sure he'll get it because he's Monkey D. Luffy. He's going to be king of the pirates. So I believe in Luffy all the way, and I can't wait to see what he's doing. But I also love how he's using all this time right now to train himself to grow stronger. And what's more is he's being that smart of a captain right there. I mean, sure, he's still gonna always be an idiot. That's part of his character. But at the same time, knowing when he fought Kaido and seeing how superior Kaido was in strength and stuff, and how he can't really get hurt or die. That made him know that he needs to train, get stronger, figure out some different ways on how to defeat him, because the way he fought him was with his usual power, and it did not work at all. So yes, go for it, Luffy. You keep training and show them that you are definitely the man who will be king of the pirates. Now, there's still so much more to go off on, because I'm still thinking that what's going on in the Reverie might somehow tie into Wano in some shape or form. I don't know exactly how, but it will in some shape or form. Now, I'm not saying directly Sabo or like Dragon will be there to help Luffy take down Kaido. I highly doubt it. Although if it does happen, oh, what a surprise that'll be. Although I do believe the Grand Fleet is going to play a big role. After all, after when Dressrosa ended, they did say that a major incident will occur that the Grand Fleet will be a part of. And so far, I'm thinking that's Wano, guys, and I can't wait to see it. But I'm gonna just stop it right there for now. But still, I am loving what we're getting here. This was a great chapter, has great setups and great clues as to more things to know of about the country of Wano and other stuff. So, in any case, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you enjoy my videos, click that like button and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. And if you guys want to leave your thoughts in the comment sections down below, please do. And until then, Mega Geek Mixer signing out. Bye!